on YouTube, Underground Wicked Radio. We're going to be interviewing Stamp3de. You spell it? I can't remember how I was saying it. So,
that's nothing compared to who was it? I think it was IP, Insane Poetry,
nice.
At Gorefest. He had introduced me up to the stage. He pronounced my name Stamp303.
03. That's what I was saying. I was saying Stamp3de3. That's what I was saying. Because the way you spell it.
The way it looks, it's completely understandable. You know,
you change the E's to a 3, so it's Stampede. So I got you now. I guess we'll cut right over to a song, and we'll talk about the song I'm about to play while we wait for one of my co-hosts to hop on. I don't know where the fuck everybody is tonight. But, man, I got to give it to you. I have had 3 artists not show up for interviews after promoing, doing event pages. It gets annoying after a while.
Dude, all I've been wanting to do is interviews, man. I love just getting together and connecting with not only like fellow artists, which I do at enough shows. I want to get a chance to connect with everybody else who I don't get a chance to normally connect with at these shows. You know, I go to shows here in Minnesota, but I very rarely get a chance to go to a show out in like Colorado, Washington, Ohio, hell, even Wisconsin, anything like that. So it's nice to be able to reach these people who are out of my region, you know.
Speaking of, I need to hop over to YouTube, see if we got anybody in chat yet, just to make sure we don't have any questions over there. All right. It's already muted. I'm not seeing anybody in chat yet. I'm sure they'll get here at some point. Till then, let's play Stamp3de, Dreamscape. We'll be right back after this song, and hopefully we'll get some people in chat. I'll start sharing the shit of this. I see somebody tuned in over there. You got a question, hit us up in chat. This is Stamp3de, Dreamscape.
What up? Hey. The wicked, I can't get explicit. I'm talking that knowledge, just making you fiction. I get it, you hate how I spit it, but really you're mad that I get what you get it. I'm in the ladder, I'm in the ladder, I'm putting this look and I cut out the cheddar. Hungry from matter, I'm loving this better. Hey, better, hey, better swing. I'm swinging up, I'm from this on the new hit it, don't wait, put you up with the post. 10,000 likes, we can change, I'm proud. I'm just spitting up stories, not trying to boast. Front of microphones and I'm shooting for the coast. Quit laughing at the joke, I'm gonna get the most. Get a platinum J's in the back, you coat. So until I'm getting paid, I'm gonna go for broke. Still,
I'm gonna pause this for a sec. How's the music sound over on your guys' end? Seems a little quiet. It sounds good.
Sounds a little quiet.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's a little quiet in my headset too. Can you hear it? Turn this shit up a little bit. May have to hold. I usually hold the mic up to the speaker, but I went back to some of the interviews and the bass was killing the song because I had it too close.
You don't get the same, but I refuse to choke. Got the shows lined up, so you know that I'm stuck. Cause when I spit a line, you know she so, she hopes I vote, so I stuck to throat. If you're making the laws, do I get a vote? Stay away from me, homie, I know my smoke. That shit that you're blowing is something I told. But remember my curse, fuck you in the phone. Hey yo, it's Stamp3de, I'm running kinda low. Maybe 2 phone calls, instantly behind drum. 2 L's a week, I want you to keep to my flow. Minnesota, let me know, ain't no know when we blow. I ain't talking about the blow, I be talking about the snow. I be talking about the cold, and I'm Chevys on the road. Come on in my father, I'm just trying to let her know. Okay, my mom's got a 4 on my trunk, had a bone. Time tossing to me, that's for the stressing. And so the US with the weapon instruction with the massive lesson. Don't address them to impress them. It's like someone press 11 and they mean to tell when I became his invention. Crush it just a little bit, roll it up and then take a hit. You really think it's slim 5 if you wanna rip. But how you wanna get? I'm gonna supply this shit. You get me higher than shit, high as my rise, no hit. Don't try, I'm no bitch, cause I will flip it leg. Still ill, it's a king, kill Bill. When I spit ball, Bill. When I rip him at the bill, it's legit. The claim she's a dead live Bill with no chits. But I'm kicking through your gates when I'm picking up the bass. Can't forget my early face, but everything I got taste. I'm still on my waist, kind of rap and I will race. Impact them on chase for the pen, I love the lace. My people been waiting for me to put on the tracks. Now I'm melting the wax while I'm spraying these facts. This industry phase and mainstream raps. With difference of rap. Well, I show them this rash. I'm up in the building, I'm just smelling his back. Got a swing on the back with a little bit of green on crack. I'm not trying to be Marshall. No, I'm not trying to be Rick Ross. I'm not trying to be Chris or goddamn it, I'm just trying to be Josh. Taking it up on a trip. Shout out to Mr. Don. Sorry, ain't no fucks to give. I'm way too into my zone. Whatever don't kill me, have better start running. Straight to the hell that I came and straight gunning. Just as soon as I open my eyes, you know that I'm starting because I'm digging about and I'll say something. Better when you figure out the faces and papers to me, giving that straight up fucking when you masturbating. My phones will be waiting straight to the game. I'm a safe and screen like a wave, like, hey, I'll see you later. Fuck around, count bitch, let's talk syllables. You know criminals, I know killer folks. Not a disciple, no remote. So what do I claim? Bitch, I claim that smoke. I'm taking to the brain with every single talk. Then I'm breaking every chain and all they wrote. Then they hoping they're praying to watch me choke. My legs still kicking and swaying though. Then I run to the air and I'm spinning slow. Rise up from the ashes like here we go. Better run up for cover the assignment couldn't hold me. I'm special deep thinking this is something that they stole me. These women go crazy when I leave, they want to choke me. She back to her house where she's hoping that's the poke. Before we get started, we should have raised this smoke. What you call for a word when she goes Turkish.
The hell's going on here?
Looks like we lost you on the cam.
That's what it looks like.
I see Crooked G. Hey, homie. And of course, we can't. I don't know if we can hear him again.
There we go.
DJ Crook, say something, fool. That fucking phone of his, man. He tried getting on a video of me last night. I couldn't hear him. Man, I had him going last night. He was fucking live on Facebook, and I posted his video in a haters group. They started getting on there, fucking giving him all kinds of shit. It was great. Had him fucking wound right up.
That sounds like cricket.
Fucking Tim got on there, man. They were getting out of hand. Tim got on there, fucking told him right off. All right, so Stamp3de, man, how'd you come up with the rap name? And did you have any other rap names before this one?
I did, actually. Well, when I was younger, I was given the nickname Tank. So that was just kind of the first one I went to. I was just like, yeah, I'll just use that from way back in the day. And then as I started, kind of developing, my craft and everything, I started kind of leaning more towards, the juggalo side of it, the wicked side of it and everything like that. And I started thinking, I was like, man, Tank is a nice name and everything, but it doesn't sound wicked. You know what I mean?
No, not at all.
So I was thinking about one of my favorite movies, and actually my girlfriend and I share this in common. It's one of our favorite movies. It's The Nightmare Before Christmas. And the one thing that crossed my mind was the soup that was made to kill the professor was made with deadly nightshade.
Nice.
So I was like, okay, I'll go by nightshade for a little bit, try that out. And then not too much longer after I came up with that one, I was talking with some guy and he was like, you got any music? You keep talking about all this stuff and, excuse me, you spit a freestyle or two for me and everything, but you got any music, anything like that? And I was like, yeah, I got this little demo thing that me and my buddy Eric and I did from way back in the day. He's like, dude, you sound like a stampede of freaking animals just charging through like wildebeest. Like I'm thinking like the scene from Lion King when Simba or Mufasa was killed. Like I can just picture that being you through the rap game. And I'm like, man, I like that. I'm taking that. Stampede.
That's awesome.
And then
I don't think I've seen any other rapper with that name.
Right. Like I've heard of an R&B artist that went by the name of Tank.
Really?
And I'm more certain than anything else that there have been their fair share of nightshades in the world. So,
yeah, I've heard of that. All right, we lose you on that end?
No, me? No, I'm good.
Okay. No, Crooked G, man, you need to hang up and call back in. You got to change the settings on your phone or something, man, because we can't hear you, fool.
At all. Like it looks like his phone's registering that he was talking, but it was coming through at all.
Yep, not at all. All right, man. Let's hit this right off the beginning of the interview. You got any upcoming projects, shows you want to throw out there?
I did just drop my mixtape Velociraptor. Not this past Friday, but the Friday before. What is that? 23rd, something like that. I don't remember exactly. But January, the end of January, I just dropped that mixtape. So that's free on my Bandcamp. Stamp3de.bandcamp.com. And then I got a show coming up on the 16th in Rush City. I don't know if I have any other shows coming up right off the top of my head right now, but I do know I have my upcoming project, The Real Hip Hopopotamus, coming out either August or September.
That's a hell of a name. How'd you come up with that one?
Well, see, I you seen Big Daddy?
Yep.
Hip hop anonymous.
Nice.
But you could twitch that around. And well, there's a reason why I had to call it The Real Hip Hopopotamus. It's because I went online and I was looking it up, just to clarify, just to see if there's any misconstructions that could possibly be made. And I found out that there was, I think it was an album made or a song. One of the two, it was an album or a song made by a group. And the album or the project was called Hip Hopopotamus and the Rhinoceros. So I was like, you son of a bitch. I gotta call it The Real Hip Hopopotamus just so that people don't get it confused.
Yeah, man, you got to do your research when you do a lot of stuff. Like Crooked G wanted to change his name recently, and I looked it up and found 4 other rappers with the same name he wanted to change it to.
Oh God!
I was like, "Yep, you're not using that name."
See, that's the worst. Like you wanna change it to something that fits your style, but then you found out that there's already been some whack ass artists out there that ruined that name already.
Yep. They were like really soft hip hop artists too. I was like, nah, you don't want that shit.
See, there's a place for soft hip hop. There is. There definitely is a place. And I have no problem with the growth of our genre, like as an evolution, but where it's headed and where it is now, it's terrifying.
It's ridiculous, man. What do you think of this mumble rap going around?
God. Actually, it's funny you bring that up because I don't know if you heard of this cat. I'm not even going to bother saying his name, but he dropped a track called Cold as Minnesota or something like that.
Nope, don't think I've heard of that.
All I'm going to say is I took that beat, I killed it on my mixtape that I just dropped, and I beat the piss out of the freaking flaming hot red Cheeto red looking braids that this fool has. His name rhymes with his name's another name for a boat. That's all I'm saying.
No clue. Never heard of him.
Lil Yachty.
Okay, now that you say it, I've heard of him. So what's your take on this 6ix9ine guy going around, Mr. Rainbow Bright?
Yeah, Rainbow Bright. I like that. It was either going to be... See, I came up with Bright Light because that's just kind of what he looked like. He looked like somebody just left their Bright Light plugged in and some of the lights started to kind of burn out.
I got him on for an interview, man. I was going to say DJ Snickers interviewing the rapper Skittles.
Skittles. That would be perfect.
Shit. Yep.
That'd be perfect.
Honestly, he looks like a Mr. Rainbow Bright. I can see him doing a fucking Care Bear music video.
Oh, easily.
And it would
either that or doing a music video with Katy Perry.
Oh Christ. I could see that too. All right, homie. What is we're gonna play another song here in a minute. We got people tuning in. I want to give a shout out to Nancy. She's tuned in Lethal.
Oh, Nancy Lethal, what's up? What's up?
Ask her how she was doing. She's like, yeah, okay. Okay. That's all you ever say. She's probably gonna give me shit over there. Yep. All right, homie. So what does your family, like your immediate family, think of the type of music you're making? Are they supporting you?
They're very... My family, the family that I have created, right? They are very supportive of what I'm doing. My kids are really little, so they don't listen to they don't listen to Daddy Rap, right? But my girl, she's very supportive. She's actually the one who came up with the original artwork for the mixtape that I just dropped, Velociraptor.
Oh, yeah.
She's helped me more than a few times come up with ideas for music videos, for film shots, for everything like that. She's actually the reason why I didn't quit hip hop for a minute there because I was about ready to hang up the mic and just call it a life. And she was like, dude, you've been at this for, and at the time it was 11 years. This was last year. She was like, you've been at this for about 11 years now. You've put in how much energy, how much time, how much sweat, how much money, and you're just going to walk away?
Right.
That shit woke me up, man.
It's hard. I'm not going to lie, man. I've interviewed over 7,000 people, and I've seen a lot of fucking talent out there.
Right. And see, that's the thing is a lot of people, a lot of talented artists, they get pushed aside because they see what passes for mainstream. You know, they see all this nonsense that you have to do, that you have to sound like, that you have to look like, that you have to be in order to be accepted across the mainstream realms. So they don't even bother trying because they feel like, well, I'd rather just quit than to tarnish my name.
Basically.
And I'm like, I get that, but at the same time, if you're a real artist, it'll show. It'll shine through. You know, 80% of the time. I gotta kind of turn so I can get my phone on the charger. Just as a heads up.
You're good, homie. We're gonna cut over to another song. I gotta start sharing this on stages. This is a new YouTube channel, man. I took and made a music video for an artist. He never told me he got his shit copyright protected. And they took 5,000 of my interviews and like 2,000 subscribers to my YouTube channel. So I'm trying to get shit back on this one. It's not easy to get people to fucking do shit anymore.
No, it is not. It is fucking not lazy. All
right, we're gonna play Stampede featuring Citizen Volcano.
Citizen tracks called Volcano.
Gotcha. It was cutting it. Okay, yeah, I was cutting the title off. All right, we'll be right back after the song.
Oh, yeah. Club Stampede. Now, you know what it is, City Guys. Just pumping that good. City King in the house. 3, 2, 1, got a lyrical addiction, and I'm mixed it with some whiskey, now it's nuclear fission. This is red hot splatter on a beat, stop chatter, don't speak. I'm madder than a tweaked out rapper with a weak ass anthem. Dudes politicking in this rap, can't stand him. Never gonna be me, in fact, I spit back at him. You weak, you ain't supporting shit. When it's not about you, then you got some more important shit. You're phony, your whack is transparent. See, everybody wants the peace, but they can't share it. It's idiocracy, and I don't give a fuck if it's a republic or democracy. We already started this abomination of greed, lies, and of hatred. So I stay blazing, looking out for fake shit. We will reap what we sow, believe me. I can't believe they lie so easily. Sometimes I feel I wanna be untied, far from society, unhide from all the arrogant lies they tell me. Breathe slow, this ain't gonna end peacefully. I can feel it inside my soul, and I must go now. When I come to your place, you remember my face. I'll lay on my waist as I lay you to waste. Keep the blade on the chain so I can swing it with grace. Either give me my space or come get a taste. I'm volatile, violent, hostile. I was expecting a lot worse. You rap like a child. Sound like a bitch, you must be fucking senile. So I guess in the meanwhile, I'll give your mom's big smile. I rip holes in your dreams. Call me serrated, call me sedated, so I don't technically rape it. And I say technically because you was just begging to take it. That was before you were watching and got that both of us naked. This is my shot. Spot. I hope to live long and prosper. Goddamn it, my pocket drops to take the opera. The way you spoke, saying someone give their ass an Oscar. That's why I do this private to show you were a monster. Sometimes I feel I wanna be untied, far from society, unhide from all the arrogant lies they tell me. Breathe slow, this ain't gonna end peacefully. I can feel it inside my soul, and I must go now. Sometimes I feel I wanna be untied, far from society, unhide from all the arrogant lies they tell me. Breathe slow, this ain't gonna end peacefully. I can feel it inside my soul, and I must go now.
Gonzo's going to be joining us in a sec. Hey, Big Ninja Man, go ahead and take a couple questions so I can start sharing this video. It's hard to do with one hand.
Okay, right on, man. What up, Stampede? That is your name, right?
That is.
Okay, right on. Just wanted to make sure I was getting that right.
Oh hell yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Right on. I guess I've been liking this one. Okay, you're stuck on a deserted island, and you only get to pick 3 CDs to rock out to. What are those 3 CDs?
That's actually very simple. It would have to be Marshall Mathers LP 1, The Art of War by Bone Thugs.
Hell yeah.
And I'm drawing a blank on the name of it, but I think it was Enter the Chamber or Wu-Tang.
Yep, that's the name of it.
Those are all solid.
Why those 3 CDs?
Marshall Mathers LP Volume 1 was because that was the thing that got me like to notice that even a white boy like me could be, making hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be just this angry black guy who's going to go out and say he's going to shoot you or anything like that. And I don't have to be painted up talking about splitting people's heads open with an axe. And I don't have to cut my hair a certain style, wear some MC Hammer pants, and start singing about ice. I could go out and just make the music that felt real to me. And that's the reason for that one. As far as The Art of War, Bone Thugs, in case anyone hasn't noticed through my music, they've been the biggest influence as far as my style, my delivery, everything like that. And The Art of War, I feel, just was the epitome of what Bone Thugs were. You know what I mean? And then
shout out to Rob Van Winkle, by the way. I don't think that was a diss, but he's got a lot of good shit now, man. Have you seen his new? He was doing heavy metal for a while.
He was, and they see, I gotta give him props for that because that was some awesome music. Like the metal version, what was it called? I think it was called Too Cold. It was the metal version of Ice Ice Baby. Good song. That was an amazing remix, man. I was blown away. It should have been written like that from the gate. In my opinion.
Yeah. Gonzo Stone, man. I don't think he sent me over the right email address.
I personally liked his horrorcore he did that Halloween CD that he did like a couple years ago that he released on Psy. Honestly, I wished he would have. I know he's still with Psy technically, but I wished he would have put out another one of those. I mean, I get horrorcore ain't for everybody, but like as far as like I think his hip hop's all right, but I thought in the metal and in the horrorcore, I thought he killed it.
He did kill it.
Yeah. And what was it? Platinum Underground, I think was the name of the album.
With ICP?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't recall. I really don't recall if that was the one. He had
basically all he's doing right now, because I honestly have chopped it up on Twitter with him. He's doing some kind of reality show, fixing up houses. Holy fuck, he's bald. We got Mr. Clean up on this shit.
I'm right? It was just a face full of ugly all of a sudden.
Holy right? Might want to get rid of the mustache, though, without the goatee, You look like Mr. Clean.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm fucking stoned, so I don't know.
Good time to fuck with you. Well, take a question, man. We're on here.
Yeah. What are you up to, Stampede? What have you been doing, bro?
Man, just working, being dad and working. With a lot of masturbation thrown in there.
Right? Good shit. So like, a lot of masturbation. Okay, no one say shit.
Nope.
I did that to him when I went out to Colorado. I did that to him. I had him squealing quite a few times while I was making him laugh, and that's been my favorite thing to do to him ever since.
Oh my god, dude! And then
Tim Williams.
I fucking talked him to give me one of his gummies, and that gummy fucked me up. I was so fucked up at Gorefest. Holy fuck.
That was awesome. Bro, wait a second. I ate like 2 of those and went on stage.
No shit.
Yeah, I know you did.
Gonzo's a lightweight.
And you know this motherfucker had no hype man at the time. Actually asked my ass to do it. I was like, fuck no, bro.
Oh, you weren't stoned enough.
He had Kirk up there.
Oh, Jesus.
I did.
Yeah,
No,
right?
he did good though. Good.
Crook's fucking hyper on stage. Did he bounce around a lot?
Yeah.
He did. He definitely did.
Mhm.
And that's
He did a good
like,
job.
I don't care what anyone says. I'm a fat man. I will bounce around more than most skinny men.
That's fucking
Right? Whether you want to or not.
Exactly. I don't get a choice. I take 2 steps and all of a sudden my boobs are just.
Gonzo,
You ever get
why
distracted by him?
don't you take your Walmart question? I want to see what his answer is to that.
Okay. So, bro, what would you buy if you went to Walmart, right? With the whole plan of freaking out the fucking cashier, what 3 things would you buy to fucking freak that cashier out?
Huh.
Well, that's a big question.
He's thinking.
Huh. Okay. I would go and buy Miralax. Sodium. What is it? Sodium nitrate, I think it is.
Nice.
And a bowling pin.
Why?
What the fuck are you doing?
I want to know what you're doing with this.
Yes.
I wouldn't even do anything with it, but I don't know. I don't quite know why. I just feel like that would fuck with most people.
He would find a way to masturbate with it.
Probably.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt. Just drill out the bottom. See, you already got me started. You already got me
Right?
started.
You MacGyver that shit.
I will if I have to. Most people are MacGyver smokers. They can turn anything into a pipe. I can turn anything into a masturbation tool.
Right.
So,
I see
Steve, man,
YouTube channel come.
what's it like being on Wicked Tennessee Records?
Man, I gotta say, this has been what's it been? It's been a year now, right? Something like that, going on a year.
Yeah, about a year.
It's been the best year that I've ever experienced in my life as far as music goes. As far as, I've had a few personal issues along the way that have kind of hindered a lot of the enjoyment of it, but there's been a lot of positively going through my career, as well as getting from the artists and the team that is Wicked Tendency. You know what I mean? It's been great.
I had a question for you, man.
man.
Let's see if we can get Tim up on here first. Who's producing your music videos?
Well, the 2 that I'll talk about, because I have my very first one way back in the day that I don't ever bring up anymore, because that's the first one. It's the first one. You know what I mean? But Broken Home Studios, they're the ones who produced the music video for Dreamscape. They produced the video for Dear Wyatt that I have out as well.
What about Spaced Out?
Shit. That was our first one.
That's the first one. We're about to play that too. That's funny.
All right. So, heads up, this is shit.
We'll see. So far, the ones I've seen have been pretty good.
Oh, I'm sure. This is, again, though, this is, I think, like my 5th or 6th song ever recorded, and my very first music video ever.
All right.
Now I'm
We'll
gonna
cut
have to
over
look
to
at
this
his
song.
video.
He's going to have to check it out. Well, you can see the camera. It's going to be playing in the background. All right. We're going to cut over to this music video. We'll be right back after the song. Stampede. Spaced Out.
Yeah, everyone's got to turn the shit
Yeah.
up. Now it's my turn. Whoop, whoop. Yo, keep it wicked. Keep it expensive. On the back, that's how we hit it. Beef up with none of them bitches. She asked me how we did it. From the show I'm living. Turn around, let's go spit it. Get your friends, y'all can split it. Just make sure that y'all lick it. Smoke it, hit it, and quit it. Pass it to my homies and bounce with all your kitchen. Talking about a mission. Watching my choking, wishing that I had been missing. Motherfuckers, don't you listen? That's why I ain't dissing. I got you and your boy kissing. Face with love, I'm gonna be your attention. I'm gonna throw me in detention. Why, yes, I learned my lesson, but when I detect Benson, I can be Casey Benson. Load up the prissy weapon. Hide away in the closet, either way, another eye body. You gotta hate your fucking opponents. The game is mine, we fucking on it. Turn a diamond in the rough to a household name. 6 is the points of my own damn chain. We got peace, 5 bodyguard, proving a shorty. Simply CEO, but you already know me. Like the CEO up, but I ain't giving no fuck. Tool in the room now, hand the money over. You gave me the tools, so I built me a team. Shorty, purple body, got me ripping the team. Call me dressed, yes, it sounds kind of mean, but this is what happens when I'm up on my means. I'm living the living. I already told you that he spit 400 bars and still have no track. Try and talk about me, but you have no facts. Move up out of my way, the fat man is back. AK-47s, Mac 10s, and baby D's. Fuck with the FU, you can gobble on these. Back up on me while I'm blowing the trees. No rest for the wicked, so I find no peace. I can get pissed off, but I won't. Not because I'm weak, but because you don't mean a single thing to me. You are just a fantasy. I know that you are mad to see the happiness inside of me. It's the label that'll strangle your cable. My mind is unstable. I'll flip it, I'm able to pick the world up and drop it on your head. Fucking with a gangster and you'll wind up dead. I slit in your throat in the back of my shed is where you will find what you dread. Looking for your homie, but homie looking holy. Acting like you do, but bitch, you don't know me. You don't know me. Midwest. Minnesota. Ha! Yeah.
That wasn't bad. I've seen a lot worse, trust me. At least your words were on with the song, your mouth.
True. I've myself have tried to shoot a couple of them and edit them, and it didn't work out so well. You could tell that my editing skills were subpar.
Not bad though.
Hey, do you still live in Minnesota?
Oh yeah.
That's where I'm from. That's where I'm at right now. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm over here in Fridley right now, bro.
Okay, I'm not far from you then. I'm only probably about an hour and a half from you then.
Oh damn! See, I drive about an hour or so north up to East Bethel. Usually when I go record, so it's
okay. I know where that is.
Yeah. So Stampede, man, what is it like the high when you're on stage, and what do you do to try to come down from that high when you get off?
I don't think I've come down. From my first show, I don't think I've ever come down. Still to this day. I've thought about that too, man. Like I was like, man, things just feel different. Things feel weird. Things just da. And I found the worst thing you can do is try to come down off of that high when you get off that stage, man. What you got to do is you got to take that energy, that hype, that high that you're feeling, and turn that right back around, and put that towards your next music video, your next CD, whatever the case may be. You just got to keep on pushing. Okay, so you got to get up the next morning and go to work and go drop some curly fries in the fryer and go make some roast beef sandwiches and smile on these bastards' faces and make them feel special. That's what you got to do. Take that high with you. Take that hype with you. It's going to make the job so much easier. And when you get back on that stage, you're already at that performance level. There's no.
Are you a cook too in a restaurant? What do you do? Cook?
I'm a shift manager over at Arby's.
Nice. I cook in an actual restaurant, so I don't have to deal with the public. The waitresses get the food, and they have to deal with it.
I tried that, and I can't keep up. I can't keep up with y'all, man. I worked at Baker Square for a minute, and I couldn't keep up. I had to quit because I just felt I wasn't good enough.
If you're not fast in a fucking restaurant, man, those tickets pile right up. There's days where I'll cook for about 200 people. When I get done work, I just want to sit down and fucking pass out.
Bro, that was an everyday thing. And I was tired of that, man. I was like, man, I got a life I'm trying to live. I'm trying to make a career. I ain't trying to just work here for the rest of my life, busting ass, coming home and knocking the fuck out. I want to go out and see things, man. I want to do shit.
I agree, man. I don't. Cooking's my backup job. I'm a certified inject and molding mechanic. I program robots and automated equipment in factories. But it's 65 to 75 hours a week. I'm fucking burnt out working like that. Good money, hours suck.
Hell yeah, it sounds like it.
Fucking suck.
65. You said 65 hours a week?
65 minimum, 75 with overtime.
Fuck.
Been doing that shit since I was 17. Cooking is a fallback job.
Yeah, and see, that's what I'm trying to do with this music, man. I'm trying to have a full-time music career, and then if I have to, come back to Arby's.
Right?
It's funny. All right, Gonzo Man, take a question.
All right, first I want to say I sling Mexican food, and I used to be a hustler.
Teach me the way.
That's what I do.
Speaking of,
all right, young Jedi.
Gonzo, your logo's up on this screen.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell people what it's for and where to go?
That label right there is for Gonzo Styles. It's an art and kind of promotion page, for the underground. We like to push, good musicians, good people, get their stuff out there, whether it's art, whether it's music. People like Stamp3de right here. Been follow the fucking page for a while, Fucking, yeah, like, it's a good time. Check it out. Gonzo Styles. Woo woo.
All right, question? I can tell you that right now. People need to get on.
I did not hear you.
They need to get out their ass and go get liking these pages. This is ridiculous.
Man, you got people tuned in right now. Hit that fucking subscribe button on YouTube while you're in here.
That's right.
When I go live.
Show us some love.
Hell yeah.
Keep us doing what we do.
Y'all want to keep seeing interviews. Y'all want to keep hearing the songs. Y'all want to keep seeing new shit coming from these artists and shit. Y'all got to start at least opening your fucking app up and looking in on shit, man.
Right?
Younger generation, man. They've gotten lazy. I will say it. I grew up on a fucking farm milking 2,600 head of cows 3 times a day.
Jesus Christ.
16 in a pit on each side. I don't recommend it. Never again will I work on a farm. Fuck all that.
Never will I work on a farm.
Yeah. I grew up on I was the only, all right. I took my first prom date on a fucking tractor bumping ICP. I kid you not.
Hell yeah.
It was fucking great. The looks I got.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. I used to get shit from my family. Listen to ICP. They're over there bumping that fucking sabby country shit. And yes, Nancy, it's sabby fucking country shit. Whining about who's fucking who and depressing shit. Fuck all that. Maybe the watermelon crawl. That's about as close as I get. All right, Gonzo, take that question.
If we're not careful soon, country music artists are going to start talking about their truck leaving with their wife.
Right? Fucking right. Shit. Like, shut the fuck up, Nancy says. Fuck country, man.
Play the record backwards to get their job back, get their fucking wife back.
Yup.
My truck took my beer, dog, and wife.
Whose bed have your boots been under? All that good shit.
Don't get me wrong.
We're going back.
I like the old school country. I like Willie Nelson. I like Johnny Cash. I like,
Will and Jennings.
Alabama.
Exactly. Old school country.
There you go.
Back when music was actually music.
Yep. Not these days. All right, so Stampede, let's take another question.
What's Paul?
What advice can you give to an artist just starting out in this genre of music? What kind of mistakes not to make?
Don't come into it with a light heart. Do not come into this with the expectation that everyone's going to treat you with respect just because you're trying to achieve your dream. There are some shady motherfuckers in this industry that'll take advantage of you just because you're fucking young and you're willing to do whatever you have to make your dream come true. Do not come into this thinking that you're going to be treated the same way you might treat another person. That is the
don't let shit go to your head, man. I see a lot of fucking artists getting views and they let it go to their head. They forget about the people that helped them start out.
Right. Like there's nothing wrong with, telling those who are just trying to ride your coattails to fuck off. But like for all, for the argument, for the sake of the argument, let's say my girl and I, we break up, and then I blow up. It'd be completely disrespectful of me to completely ignore her should she come to me needing something, just because of the fact that, well, now I'm blown up, I don't need to talk to you anymore. Like, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have my son, I wouldn't even know my daughter, and I wouldn't even know how to treat somebody with the same respect that she's taught me. You know what I mean? So right now, my mom and I were having issues, but if it came down to it where she approached me with needing something, you better believe I'm going to put that bullshit aside and I'm going to say, yes, what do you need, Ma? Because that's what you do for those of you that actually support you. You can't just turn your back on everybody. That's how you turn into one of those kind of people that I was just warning you to look out for. You turn into the vile people who'll just do whatever it takes for a quick view or a quick buck. And you don't want to be that. You don't want to be that. You stay humble. I guess that's the biggest thing I could tell anybody over anything else. Stay humble. Because
what do you think of the internet? Do you think it's helped out artists with their music, or do you think it's killed it?
I believe it's a catch-22. I believe it is a catch-22. It has helped so many more people who wouldn't have gotten the light of day on the radio get more attention, say, over in Germany or Asia or something to that effect. But at the same time, due to the fact that now anybody can make music, it has become so oversaturated to the point where it's just now anybody who comes up is just looked down upon because, well, you came up during the media era, so tough on you. It's like, man, I don't know. It's really hard because, like I said, it's helped in its own ways, but it's also kicked us in the balls because now little Timmy from down the road with his fucking rainbow braids in his hair feels like just because he knows how to put auto-tune on his voice, he can go and make a fucking single without even making any sense. He ain't even gonna say any words. He, all right,
yeah. Kind of like Slim Jesus. What do you think of him, man? I hear he's dropping new shit.
I hope he gets choke slammed.
He almost did. Did you see that video where the fucking rapper took the mic from him and threw it on the stage?
Yeah, I was really hoping that he was gonna like rip his shirt off, Hulk Hogan status, and choke slam his ass like Big Show or something, man. I was hoping. That little bastard needs to get his ass kicked.
Fucking crazy, man. I can't believe he went viral.
Who was that? Who was it?
Slim Jesus.
No. Little Pump? Is that who it is?
Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. That took the mic from him.
Gucci Gang.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
That guy. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I agree, Nancy. A lot of people are trying to be famous, and the problem with that is they're not wanting to put the time into it.
That's just it. They're not trying to get famous off of their craft. They're not trying to get famous off of their talent. They're trying to just get famous. Like, it's kind of sad that, it's been what? Pac was killed in 95, 94?
Yep.
96.
96, thank you. Pac was killed in 96. Here we are, now 12 years later almost. And I'm quoting him, we don't need any more rappers. We need more doctors. We need more lawyers. We need more cops, especially cops. We need more cops who are actually going to uphold justice as justice is. Not, oh, well, I'm a white cop that doesn't ever go into the ghetto areas, so I'm going to reach for my pistol first because I feel hostile. Like, we need to get more people who are part of the community as part of the community to patrol the community. We need to get more people in the judicial system to make sure that if these cases against him are true, that 69 or whatever his name is, and people like him are locked away, are given the death penalty, are taken out of society where they don't belong. We need more people to not I don't want to say stifle their dreams. I don't want to say not shoot for the stars, because I don't give a fuck what you're doing. Always shoot for the stars. Reach for the goddamn moon, young, and just do it. But at the same time,
don't make yourself look like a fool and go on Dr. Phil.
Exactly.
No name drop there, but you know who we're talking about.
I'm just saying though, man, like, if you're going to do something, do it right. Do it with passion. Do it with pride. For fuck's sakes, if you're not going to take pride in your music or your artwork or your surgery or your whatever, take pride in your damn self first off. Put the rest behind you and just be proud to be you. The rest will come to you.
All right, we're going to cut over to another song. We're going to play Look Out, No Breaks. Tell us about this song before we cut over.
Dude, this is my favorite one I've ever written, dude. Hands down, my favorite song ever written. I got this beat by TikTok. Shout out to TikTok. Another great Minnesota artist. Dude's a fucking monster with the beat making, with the fucking raps. Dude, he is just incredible. He gave this over to me. This is off my first album, Just Original Sounds Heard. Catch the name. Let me pick that up off the ground for you. The beat was so simple to the point where it just allowed me to do whatever I wanted, and it shows.
We'll be right back. Stampede, look out, no breaks.
Due to unforeseen circumstances, mercy shall not be given. We will not be child, know where I stay. I'm thirsty and heard every verse that is leaving. I'm out from my mind, sounds like a legion speaking overwhelmed, trying to find my meaning. Some days I feel like hell, mostly night. You have for my happiness. Chance for breathing, yeah. Back to the deep, yeah. Back to the depth, yeah. Back to the rhythm till I run out of breath, yeah. Black when I speak, dark back in the beat, hard tracks that I keep, not the side of the shed. It's a path that I keep, never the path of the heat. No strap in the street, I just dance ahead. Yo, back cause I eat every rap that is weak, but because of the industry, I'm being overfed. Of course, get your ass. Bitch ass wanna spit trash, gonna get back before I get mad. Need some act right, and I can get back. We don't play around here, but I need you get that. If you were really from the fall, you'd have to give us a sick rap. And we can go tip for tat, on and on, back to back. I bring my face, you can bring me that. But if you pull your strap, just keep squeezing that. Cause the minute that you miss, it's a game over. Red rubber, said I'm a roller. Once I bury your ass in the girl phone, put a bullet in anyone that tries to shots. Listen here, you're gonna take away back to class. This is all for business, we can talk after that. When I first put your shit up, a little Alaska back. When you took it to the book, that was the back cat. Better recognize this, evidence of pack a rap. Two homies clicking up, shooting the last map. TikTok is coming to wax you ass and after that, run away to give a girl a name on stacks. I'm never gonna quit, and I'm never gonna change. Stick middle fingers up so you can get the picture in the rain. I feel the raw gassed up, I'm following pain. So full of shit, these missing mass for the brain. Fuck for the love, or the fuck of the weed. There ain't no mistake, stay rolling with trees. That and my son aren't all I fucking need to with a supplement deal. Get the fuck with the streets. Fuck the industry, they some soft kings. 6 bars of freestyle better than all the written. You thought that I was kidding, bitch. I'm trying to make a living with killing, what's taking millions to the ceiling. Heard some people lost the one, I don't know about guys, what it takes. Better batting on the hatches, cause there won't be any breaks. Middle fingers staying stuck, sick and tired of all these fakes. Better move on my face, cause my face is just a waste. I got people right beside me, let me tell this record straight. I get back up on my running bitch. I'm a running to this coverage, this loud click place. Big game of cat mouse, we murder about the same space. It's become creepy people. Red to the race, red cuts, red beans for the snakes. Black slacks, black hoodie, purple green for the shakes. I hear voices in my head, keep your distance on tape. Please, no really, I'm fucking doing this way. We gonna open up the gate, stay away from the door, don't even give it a time of day. Pandora's box is minuscule compared to the waste. There's a monster in my mind, more than me into mighty great. Stampede, I ain't left, you'll never take my crown. I'm saying this now, you'd have to take me down with an AK round. Did your minds in the ground? Blast me in the river and I'm still hearing the sound. Who gives a flying fuck, goes to my knees to the frown. Putting it down for my town, who trying to go pound for pound? Bringing in the darkest clouds, so the bitch for the count. Next time, actually people live. The haters, the record, the way that I wreck it, you better respect it. I'm gonna get paid. Leaving her naked, everyone shaking, no raising, no faking, no time, no shade. Leave them all bleeding, no screaming, no breathing. Take teaming like demons, we're cursing your fate.
Yeah. Welcome to the fucking video, DJ Mama's boy. How you been?
Dude, you really need to pay attention to what I'm saying through this shit.
Couldn't even hear you, man. Not with the music playing.
Go through and take out the music, and you'll hear me in the background saying some random ass shit.
Motherfucker, man. Why don't you take a question? It's been a while since you've been on an interview.
Yeah. What are the topics that was covered, if there was any covered topics?
Masturbation, projects coming up. We haven't taken none of your random questions, so why don't you take one?
Okay.
But before we do, actually take a question and then I got something. I want to take a question.
Okay.
Okay, I'm afraid. But okay. It seems like there's one or two people who we are interviewing. One's probably a co-host. And the one with the green hat is probably...
Yep, that's Stamp3de.
Okay. If you were trapped on an island for the rest of your life, you can take one food group, one person, one album. And this is for the rest of your life.
Huh. Food group would probably have to be Mexican.
Whoa, Raggy.
The album, I'm gonna have to resort back to Marshall Mathers LP, the first one, and the person I'd probably be with is probably the same one that I have laying in my bedroom right now because masturbation gets boring.
Right.
No, so is that just with toys or without toys?
I mean, if I can bring them with, I'm down for that.
He'll gather some shit.
If not, I'm pretty sure there's some coconuts around that I can shiv into something.
He'll make it happen.
Now, Mama's boy, I have a question. Is your mom still going to raffle off that glow-in-the-dark dildo signed by artists?
I don't know. You got to talk to her. Don't ask me.
Wait. What?
What? Exactly.
How do
you heard right.
She ships it out to the artist. They sign it. And then she gets it back, and she's going to raffle the dildo out.
She has to get it back, though?
Fucking awesome.
Yes.
Never mind.
I was going to use that.
We had Sick Tanic on when I brought her on the air and asked her this. He's over there like, oh my fucking God. But he was down to sign it.
Hey. That's what's up, though. I mean, everyone's got to have their hobbies.
All right. We're going to play a commercial. And if anyone wants a box of these after they hear this, hit Mama's boy up. I'm sure he can bake some up and ship them out in the mail. But here we go.
You're doing this shit.
Here we go. Check this out.
Are you a Mama's boy causing me attention whore? You always crying for you don't get your way. Then allow the wonderful staff at Underground Wicked Radio to stuff your fat, bitchy little mouths with some of the largest, shittiest, nuttiest, chocolatiest cookies you've ever had the pleasure of shoving down your throat. Creamy poop of a mystic unicorn. Underground Wicked Radio presents to you the new and improved Mama's Boy cookies.
Mama's Boy. He never sweats because he doesn't risk leaving his mama.
Made from the blood, sweat, tears, and milk. Yes, milk of mamas everywhere. Can I, Mama? DJ Mama's Boy himself says they taste just like Mama's makeup.
Tramp.
At only $5 a box, these cookies will certainly tantalize your taste buds without burning a hole in your wallet. Get yours today. Mama's Boy cookies. Even mamas approve.
There you go. DJ Mama Boy's cookies.
Okay, you know what? How about you play some Retaliation then, huh?
Yeah. Man, we've got some fucked up commercials. I got Easy 606 with We'll play it in a minute. DJ Gonzo, take a question while I grab a couple more of these for Stampede.
All right, bro. What do you want to see people? Okay, let's take it like this. As an artist and in your real life, what do you want people to think of you and see of you? You know what I mean? Like, what? You kind of what I'm saying there?
Yeah.
He's stoned. So I'll kind of redo this question. Where do you want to see?
Very stoned.
What do you God damn it! Now he's got me fucked up. What's the message you're trying to send to your artists and your music? There we go. Or your fans, not your artists.
Don't be. It's kind of what I'm saying already. Is don't be afraid to be you. You know, like I'm kind of a shitty person. You know what I mean? I'm an asshole. I'm proud to be an asshole, and I don't really care who I offend and who I upset. You know, I just kind of say what comes to my mind, and so help it. I don't care. But I'm proud to be who I am because it's me. I'm not trying to be who I'm not. You know, I'm gonna wake up and eat my cereal the same way that I eat my cereal. I'm not gonna be a retard and pour my milk first and then the cereal. That's just stupid. But you know,
I can see people doing that, honestly. I want to give a shout out to Nightmare Juggalo 313. Whoop whoop, fam.
Puff, puff, pass.
Yep. All right, I'll take another question. Stampede, man, where do you want to see your music in about 5 years?
this is going to sound contrary to what I've been sounding like, but MTV.
Fuck MTV, man. It's not the same anymore.
For this reason. For that exact reason. The exact same reason that I want to hear my music and see my music video on the likes of MTV and all this other shit is so I can bring it back. I want to reclaim this shit for what it once was growing up when it was actually about the music and not about Laguna Beach or Jersey Shore or
fucking reality TV shit, man. Why is it even called MTV anymore? They don't play fucking music videos. I think maybe at like 1 o'clock in the morning they show a few, maybe like 10 or 15 now.
I think they have like a late night hour kind of thing where they play some music videos, but nothing more beyond that, man. And it's ridiculous. Like they're still going by MTV. They'd be like KFC still going by KFC, but instead handing out. Well, I guess they could still do that because it'd just be male chickens instead. But I don't. It wouldn't be chickens. It wouldn't be chickens. It'd be the other version. But
what if they handed out Taco Bell?
Well, I was gonna say actual cocks. You know, that way it's still KFC.
Hell no. That's just Batman. I worked at IHOP in Kings Mountain, North Carolina. You wouldn't believe the name of the fucking road that it was on. Cox. So when they answered the phone, they said they had to say IHOP on Cox. Google that shit. Man. It was fucked up. I thought about fucking pranking him, calling him while I'm on the radio.
Snickers.
What's up?
Snickers. You worked in Kings Mountain?
Yep.
Dude, I lived in North Carolina for a year. In Shelby.
No shit, man. I used to work over at Patterson's Junkyard in Gastonia.
Oh, yeah?
Gastonia is really
good year and a half I worked at Patterson's.
Too many people on the video call. Too many faces.
Right. I'm going to play these commercials for Stampede. I made a commercial for Easy 606 called 606 GIF. This motherfucker got me back hardcore with the commercial he made me. You'll see, motherfucker. I played on the fucking radio anyways, but here's the one I did for Easy, and then I'll play the one he did back for this.
606 GIF is made easy by the best hand-picked peanuts. So easy your girl can lick it off your nuts. 606 GIF will not melt in your mouth. Warnings, do not use on bottles or ears. We will not be responsible for any sudden deaths while eating 606 GIF. So easy, it won't drive you nuts.
I still got to pay him back for the one he got me with. This motherfucker, man, I swear to God. Wait till you hear this. All right. Here's why he comes back to his commercial.
Are you lonely? Are you tired of your bag being empty at night? Are you tired of developing dick burns? Are your lotion bills just getting too high? If so, give us a call at Jeremiah Finley, aka DJ Snickers, all mail review, where you can find the hottest, sexiest backdoor bandits available.
This motherfucker.
You need to be here at Snickers all mail review, where you can find the studly studs that are available 24/7 in the New York area. All you gotta do is give us a call at 518-565-0141. I said that 518-565-0141. And if you mention DJ Snickers and Underground Wicked Radio on this ad, the first hookup is on us. And believe me, you will want to request Jeremiah Finley because he is the booty clapping, peanut butter ball licking man of the hour. So please give us a call now. We promise we won't let you down.
This motherfucker got me bad compared to what I did to him. All right, let's take some more questions.
Hit him with the red question.
Nope. I want you to take it, Gonzo. Go for it.
Okay, I got the red question.
Where am I living?
It's not working. But hey, so have you ever, either early or just by doing it, gotten your fucking Red Wings? Have you played in the Bloody Butter?
I plead the fifth on that one.
His old lady tuned in over there.
Yeah, you don't get plead the fifth. The fuck?
No. She's knocked out in bed. I just don't want to relive that memory.
Well, that answers itself. Well, we're gonna give you some information though.
Oh man!
Not only does going down on your girl work like 27 muscles in your face, that if you actually were down on a girl when she's on her period, that you will actually get the what's that shit called, Snickers?
Pro antibiotics.
Pro antibiotic. It is actually good for you. They'll keep you looking younger.
Hold up, Gonzo. It's better than eating a glass of yogurt.
Better than eating a glass of yogurt.
It's 100 times more potent than eating a glass of yogurt.
I'm sure it is, but it's also 100,000 times more disgusting.
So if you think about it, you get more probiotics by eating out Jamie Lee Curtis on her period versus eating her yogurt she sells, that Activia.
Activia? Ew, why you gotta say Jamie Lee Curtis? That's disgusting. That's fucking...
Only Gonzo, man.
Like, I know you've got age on me, bro, but come on. I didn't realize you were that old.
So
I'm surprised you didn't say Dolly Parton, honestly.
Well, I know with Jamie Lee Curtis because she sells that yogurt.
Oh, shit.
Hey, so this is going to change of place.
I'm getting old, bro.
Since you want to bring up an elderly female, Gonzo, I got a question for you, buddy. You ever got a gum job?
Oh shit.
Gum job? No, I never made it into that dating age range. Because I'm guessing what it is.
It is a great feeling.
Is
That's all I'm saying about it. That's all I'm saying about it. But it is a good feeling.
It's as bad as a fucking blowjob with Pop Rocks. I'm telling you, man. Have your old lady do it. You'll be surprised.
What?
I didn't like the Pop Rocks.
Pop Rocks?
They're not
Pop
that good.
Rocks,
I didn't
dude. Pop Rocks, well, she's giving you a blowjob. Just trust me.
Snickers might be right. That's what I heard. I just didn't like it.
I've never even heard of that, man. That's fucking nuts.
I've had a freak, man. It's different. I'll give it to that.
Whew.
All right. Stampede, man, we're going to take some final questions. Before we do, can you do a radio drop for Underground Wicked Radio? I'll cut this later and put your music in rotation. Just saying this is Stampede, and you're listening to DJ Snickers and DJ Gonzo. Hey, how's it going, homie? We've got Faded Desire in chat with us. All right, homie. Go ahead and do a radio
don't
drop.
forget me.
Sorry about that. Yo, what's up? This is Stampede. You're tuned into Underground Wicked Radio with DJ Snickers, DJ Gonzo Styles, and DJ Mama's Boy. What's up?
Oh, real cute. Real cute.
Hey, I don't know what else to go with, man. I just went with what I heard.
Lord Chaos, man. Lord Chaos.
Nope, Mama Boy's work. I can do some shit with that.
I apologize. I apologize, sir.
It's okay.
I got about 50 radio drops with them saying DJ Mama's Boy, so you're good.
Fuck you.
Kids, you know.
Alright, you got candy bars.
Oh, man. All right.
Uh-oh.
Stampede, say some links to your music. I'll cut that into the radio drop.
Definitely. You can check my shit out at stampede.bandcamp.com. You can also check me out on Facebook. Just type in Stampede. That's STAMP3D3. In case you don't want to spell it out, in case you want to take the shorter route, just replace the E's with threes. It's that easy.
Hell yeah. What about your new CD? You just dropped your mixtape.
Oh, the mixtape. That's actually up there on my Bandcamp, man. That's free download, too, man. Go download that shit. That shit's fire. Velociraptor on Underground Wicked on the Underground Wicked Radio and Wicked Tendency Records. You heard it here first. If it is not free, I will go make it free.
No,
I'm too lazy to get anything.
Faded Desire, you tuned into the end of the interview. We like to joke around towards the end, have some fun with the artist. You missed all the good questions towards the beginning of the interview. Once I post it, you can go back and listen to the rest. All right, so we're going to take some final questions. We're going to hop off here. So, Stampede, man, did you enjoy your interview on Underground Wicked Radio, and would you come back?
I definitely will be planning to come back as long as y'all will take me. This has been fun as hell, man.
Hell yeah. So, Gonzo, man, take the final questions.
All right, bro. What do you see yourself doing here in the next year or two if this hasn't been asked yet?
The next year or two, I hopefully see myself hitting somewhere across the eastern seaboard or the western seaboard with I don't know, the rest of y'all. But no, I see myself fucking hopefully sitting in the lap of luxury. Yeah, right. That's bullshit. That is true, but I know myself, and I see myself working my ass off trying to make sure that this music gets out there, making sure that everyone else gets their music out there, because I don't like being on a squad full of people who aren't going to go out and actually put in the work that they say they want from everybody else. So the minute I see that kind of shit happening, I'm going to call motherfuckers out, which I must say I'm very proud to admit I have yet to do on WTR. So take that for what that is. I'm proud of that.
Horns up.
Horns up in this bitch. You can't tell if your horns are up or though, man, because all you look like is like two white circles and a green circle.
Yeah, the fucking camera ain't working. I can't figure the fuck out of it.
All right, hey.
Well, what a pickle.
We're going to play another song before we take the last two questions. We're going to play Dear Watt. Tell us about this song.
Dear Wyatt, this is a remix I did to this Cat's track. He goes, what's his name? Don Tripp. There we go. Don Tripp. He had a song come out a while back. It was called "Letter to My Son," and it hit me. It resonated with me, because at the time I was going through some issues with my girlfriend, who is also the mother of my child. I was going through some issues with her, and so I had to go through and feel some emotions that I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get these off my chest. I'm gonna go ahead and say this.
Where's that coming from?
I don't know.
Somebody's got a lot of backbeat on there.
I don't
All right,
think
go
it's
ahead
me.
and finish that, homie. Let me see if I can figure out where that's coming from.
Hey, Mike, is that your phone?
No, my phone's quiet.
I thought so. Every time we speak, his speaker gets louder too.
Well,
I can see it on the equal. It is your side, Mike.
is that better?
I think so. Yep, there we go. Okay.
I don't know. My phone's
But,
tripping out.
I was.
Oh. Now it's tripping out. I think my phone got high.
Hey, contact buzz.
It might need to go to rehab.
Pass.
All right, let's play this song so we can hop off here. We'll be right back after this.
I see a video.
Why you hear that daddy is a beast? What they mean to say is daddy can't be beat. I was put under pressure, now I push to the street. When you finally get to this, I tell about the problem, the devil, stupid chains on my feet. I will tell you about my vision and I hope that you will see. And I never should have told you, I'll tell you as plain as can be. The ball with the slaves in this land of the free. Just be yourself, don't conform, dating courts, anarchy. By your side, it's ride or die, you can always count on me. Baby boy, I love you, stretch your head and go to sleep. I'll be back, this won't be long, days gonna kill this beat. But right now, at this point, you won't know my voice if I speak. So I bow my head and say a prayer, this promise I will keep. So long as you respect your mother, you do it right by me. And that's all that a father could ever ask for. His brothers got me preaching as if I was a pastor. I'm speaking to my son, but these haters just get me faster. That's why music is the slave and I am its master. Me and your mama, we was on a crash course. I ain't think that it was love good enough to pass for it. Normally I'd be looking for a passport. Get out of Dodge for any way of transport. See, to be honest, your mom's being a passport. Guess I'd rather be a bachelor than a girl. I wish the best of luck to whoever has her. I've seen the true colors, never understood what she stands for. She's controlling, now you know what we clash for. I'm materialistic, but this pill you cash for. I'm slowly going to crawl and try and get a fast sword. But you will do anything, even stick at the cash store. Rob a bank, kill a man, I can walk an anymore. You might have been, but this is not what I planned for. Alright, I get it, whatever you say, it was fine. Tell you on the fence, what the fuck, God, cause I won't. I said you might want to put your house, cause I won't.
And whoever put that video together for you did some kick-ass graphics.
Huh?
Like that one. Whoever did the graphics for that video did a good job.
Thank you. That again will be Broken Home Studios. That's Conway Pity out here in Minnesota. He's another one of the phenomenal artists out here. He's actually the one who did the mixing and mastering for Look Out No Breaks, as well as Here and Back Again, a track I did with Katie the Stranger.
Hell yeah. All right, so homie, any shout outs you want to do before we hop off the air?
Shit, shout out to everybody over on Wicked Tendency and Underground Wicked Radio. Thank y'all for having me on here. Thank y'all for helping me, achieve my dreams and shoot even harder than I could ever have thought myself to be at. I want to give a shout out to, again, though we're fighting, I want to give a shout out to my mom because, again, at the end of the day, that's my mother. Shout out to Psycho Sane. Whether I'm on that label or not, y'all motherfuckers are like family to me. Much love to Infect, much love to Ice Kings, much love to Psycho Myco. And then first and foremost, I want to give much love to my girlfriend April. I love you. Thank you for my beautiful son and our beautiful daughter.
Whoop, whoop. I see someone just tuning in. We're about to hop off. Donnie Plymouth. I'm sorry I can't say your last name. I apologize. Hit the subscribe button so you know next time that we're live. Thank you. Appreciate that. Definitely hit the subscribe, man. So you know, I can't even say it tonight. Fucking A. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta work the double again tomorrow.
Oofta.
The other cook's mother passed away, so she's been taking time off. So I'm trying to cover hours for her.
Understandable.
Now, is there anything on the interview we have not covered that you want to talk about before we hop off?
Nah, man, that pretty much touched on everything that I would have liked to have covered myself. Yeah, I know. I wrote down a few. I wrote down a few questions that I would have liked to have seen that we did touch on. So I'm completely happy with this interview, man. I love this shit.
Hell yeah, that's what's up, man. So we like to hear.
And then my random ass coming in.
Hey man, you got to get on some more interviews. It's been too long. How's your mother doing, by the way? I want to give her a shout out. Kinky Chaos.
She is doing peachy.
Good to hear, man. Glad she's out of the ER and home. All right, homies. Everyone have a good night. We'll be back tomorrow night interviewing Chaos. I can't even say his last name. Just an artist that decided he wanted to hop on. Let me go to my list real quick so everyone knows who's tuning in tomorrow. Let's see. Chaos Anubis is hopping on. I actually found him through King Grism. They do a lot of shit together.
Oh, I know who that guy is.
Man, you know who he is? You gonna hop on tomorrow night?
Yeah, I know who he is. Fucking, yeah, no, definitely. He won a battle royale that we set up for East Side Jugglers and Juggalettes a while back.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. I didn't get a chance to check
1036 or whatever band he was in.
Well, we'll be interviewing him tomorrow night, same time, 9 o'clock. So tune in. DJ Snickers out. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button.